Hey, so welcome to this episode about Gwijo. That's G-W-I-J-O. So what is this? Amaguijo is a form of group singing. You could say call and response. I sing something, then the group sings something, and we're singing in this kind of call and response style. Amaguijo really comes from the Amaguijo people of South Africa. But this form of collective singing is deeply embedded in African culture in general, and definitely deeply in South Africa. So this is group singing. You could call it a cappella style, and that means zero instruments. We are singing and moving our bodies together. And it's very traditional in South Africa and accompanies weddings and funerals and rites of passage and sacred moments and initiations and so on. And recently, it's become more pervasive at sporting events. And it's powerful, man. I'm going to show you this example from a school. And I want you to just plug into a little bit of the energy here. You could call it electric. There's power, there's emotion. You just check it out. Wow, right? So I find that incredibly powerful to see those boys singing together like that. And Gwijo songs express joy, determination, so they can be as part of sporting events, but they can also express much deeper emotions like devastation and can be deeply cathartic too. And so this kind of group singing is very powerful. There are a lot of studies about it, including choir singing, about how healing it is for us, how much it affects our nervous system, as well as our whole sense of anxiety or safety in the world, and levels of cortisol and adrenaline, you name it. There's a lot of studies about it. And so Amaguijo was brought by the Gwijo squad in South Africa to rugby and cricket events to create safety. Essentially, those stadiums for rugby and cricket were quite white and sometimes quite racist, or in fact probably very racist most of the time. And so these squads would show up of homies to sing together and basically reclaim and make safety in the spaces and create belonging and raise the energy and bring joy. And so the songs, while they're imbued with meaning, they also just create connection, people singing together, and nervous systems then start to do what's called co-regulate. In other words, we bring each other into a good vibe. And you know, the upshot of this is do this on a stadium level and you have transformation, you have goosebumps, you have electric vibe. So you could say it summons up, well, both our ancestral energies, all of the past of South Africa and everything we've all been through over the last hundreds of years. And in South Africa, it really is becoming a collective movement of song. And the principles are ancient. We've been doing this together around campfires and forever, really. And so our bodies know it, even if we've forgotten. And our neurophysiology, our nervous system remembers and knows this. And it instantly, as we begin to do it, creates a sense of healing, connection, grounding into the body and safety. But not just the safety of me, but the safety of us. And the best bit of all is that joy arises in our nervous systems, just uncalled for, unasked for, it just arises. What a thing. And it connects people to this place in time, in presence. We could go meditate for a month to develop presence, or we can develop presence singing and dancing together. So, and at the deepest level, it provides the opportunity to heal trauma. Legit. I'm going to do another video about its role in healing trauma another time. So in a South African context, in 2021, Gwijo, I'd like to believe, is going to be an instrument of mass healing. Watch this space. There'll be more videos here, but just watch the collective space in South Africa for this. Because trauma, whether it's intergenerational, in other words, passed down family lines, or culture-wide, and racial trauma, which affects us all, especially in South Africa, but all around the world. All global citizens are really carrying this. And here we have it, music, the most ancient, universal language of connection and healing. And we have this incredible opportunity to move beyond healing just me, but into healing us. And instead of just being stuck inside a kind of a frightened, nervous me, we can lean into a beautiful collective we and be less afraid of us. Instead, find joy in us. And so singing together is our way home. It's a way into connection and joy. And that's it. I'm going to be talking lots more about this, but you might see that I'm a little bit excited about this. I hope you're going to get excited or are excited about this already. And I cannot wait to sing with you soon and next year. See you soon.